Following Christ ruined my life. No, not in a clickbait way, not to be edgy. I'm just saying it straight. Christ ruined the life I built without him. The one that looked good on the outside but was hollow on the inside. The one where I said I believed in God but only followed him when it didn't cost me anything. That life, gone. See, when I really started following Christ, not the idea of him, but the actual person, he started touching areas I didn't give him permission to touch. My relationships, my money, my habits, my comfort, my need to always be in control. And for me, that's where the pain started. Nobody told me obedience would feel like withdrawal, like detox, like dying. They told me about peace, not the war that comes first. They told me about joy, but not the spiritual surgery it takes to get there. I wasn't ready for the silence of God. I wasn't ready for the long nights of prayer that felt like I was talking to a wall. I wasn't ready to confess sins that made me ashamed to look another man in the eye. But that's what the cross does. It breaks you before it builds you. Following Christ means I have to start saying no to myself. And I realized quick, I didn't actually want to be holy. I just wanted to feel good. And that right there is the difference between religion and repentance. Religion is safe. Repentance, it's dangerous. It exposes you. You see how sick your soul really is. And for the first time in your life, you realize how much you need God. Not as a backup plan, not as a vibe, but as oxygen. I don't follow Christ because it's easy. I follow him because without him, I know exactly who I am. And I'm not trying to go back there. Back to the version of me that could fake it. That could quote verses but had no love. That could show up at church and still leave empty. That version of me died in the water the day I was baptized. And trust me, that death wasn't symbolic. It was real. If you're looking for a safe religion, don't follow Christ. If you're looking for a feel-good faith that really never challenges you, stay far away. Because if he gets a hold of you, he's not just going to clean up your mess. He's going to remake you from the inside out. And that process hurts. It's lonely sometimes. You lose friends. You lose popularity. You even start losing your taste for the world that you live in. But what you gain clarity. You gain freedom. You gain the kind of peace that doesn't depend on just feelings. You gain the ability to walk through fire and still worship. You gain a soul that's finally alive. So yeah, following Christ ruined my life. The life that I lived. But it also saved me from living a lie. It gave me truth. It gave me depth. It gave me the kind of pain that produces holiness, not hype. And every day, I die a little more. Every day, I lose something I used to cling to. But every day, Christ becomes more real. Not because I feel him all the time, but because I've seen what life without him looks like. And I don't want any part of that ever again.